Go ahead.
Hi, welcome to day 12. Day 12, the first day of full rain. It rained a lot.
It rained a lot.
We waited to see if the rain would abate this morning, but when it became apparent that that wasn't going to happen, we set out, and it was a shorter day today. We didn't quite make it to North Myrtle Beach. We're in Myrtle Beach. And we were saved by a lovely construction worker who, when we hit the third bridge, we saw that there was no shoulder, and the rain and wind were very strong, and there was no way I could feel comfortable crossing it. And so there were a bunch of construction guys sitting in their trucks.
Yeah.
And I went and asked one of them if he'd take us over the bridge, and he said, of course.
Yeah, they were union bridge workers, and when it's pouring with rain, they don't work. Union workers
It's not safe.
It's not safe. So he was a lovely guy, very Hispanic. I suspect he was Cuban, and I couldn't quite catch his name because his accent was a little bit strong. But he was a lovely chap.
Really nice.
Dropped us off where it was safe to ride, said adios.
And pay it forward.
Yeah, he
So
said,
we will.
do something nice for somebody else, he said.
Yeah. So a lot of you, I've noticed that we've got a lot of new viewers on the YouTube. And so I just want to give you a bit of history on who Arthur and I are. We set this up originally for our kids and grandkids so that they could follow our journey. And Arthur and I met we married 35 years ago. We met through an event at the Ottawa Bicycle Club, so we were both cyclists. And my parents were cyclists. It's been a big part of our lives, big part of our holidays. I'm now retired. Arthur's been retired for a while. He's 81 years old. And so he's the real hero here. That's you. Yeah. And one of the questions we're asked is, well, why are you doing this? Aside from the fact that Arthur suggested it one morning and I jumped on board, I think that,
Got to do it when you can. I mean, I'm 81. Don't feel like it. I feel a bit slower and a bit not quite as strong as I was when I was 40 or 30, obviously. But I could still ride 100 and some kilometers a day with no problem. And so why not do it? I think it's somewhat of a shame that people get older and they just figure that because they're old, they can't take things on. And they can't take on a project like our project, which is fairly major, 3,000 kilometer riding, but I can do it, and I'm not super fit. I'm not a gym buff. I don't look after myself like I really should, but I can still ride 100 kilometers a day with no problem, and so could anybody else if they really wanted to.
So we set off on this journey. As I say, we're day 12, and it's going really well. Our goal is to do about 100 kilometers a day, and we are achieving that for the most part. The rain today was demoralizing, and the wind was something. You'll see the video.
Yeah, it was almost hurricane.
Yeah. But it was a tailwind. Had it been a headwind, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, the only issue was when we were going down the coastline, there were waves flooding over and blowing into the road, and there was sand blowing everywhere. So it was a bit of a challenge for a while going down the coast. But fortunately, we were the only bodies you could see anywhere. Everybody else was in the houses. Only two crazy Canadians out on their bike. That's the only bodies you could see.
So we had a good day. The forecast for the next 10 days on our route is just fantastic. Straight sunshine. So hope you'll join us every day. I can't always post at night, depending on the hotel Wi-Fi or the place we're staying at Wi-Fi. might not be good enough, and I can't post videos. But I always post to the community section, the GPS or the ride with GPS. I take a screenshot of what we've done for the day, and I post that to the community section of YouTube. We are riding Gazelle pedal assist electric bikes. Pedal assist means that we have to pedal in order for them to work. It's not got a throttle like a motorcycle or anything like that. What the pedal assist allows us to do is go further and go a little bit faster. So there's an equation there. And so it keeps us on the bikes and allows us to do this trip. Anything else?
That's about it.
Have a good evening. Bye.
Bye.
And one of the questions were asked, headwind, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, the
And so it